Millions of Chinese residents have been fed up with the thick smog that's blanketing the sky, but pollution is also lurking down below. The country's water resources is under threat, and citizens are blaming businesses and governments who have blindly pursued economic growth at the expense of the environment.
It's easy money for any official who dares to take the challenge. An entrepreneur in Zhejiang province wants the environmental chief to take a dip in a river that has been heavily polluted by industrial waste. If the chief stays in for 20 minutes, Jin Zengmin says he'll pay him 200,000 yuan. That's around $32,000 US. It follows growing fury on the Chinese internet over the country's worsening water pollution. Clean water is harder and harder to come by thanks to decades of unchecked industrial development.
If officials don't look after the environment, they may have to answer questions. But if they don't push ahead with economic growth, it'll impact the amount of money the local government makes. So the environment has been sacrificed, while the economy and the government's revenue grows.
In eastern Shandong province, environmental activist Deng Fei said on his Weibo microblog account that factories in Weifang City have been pumping wastewater underground. Weifang officials responded by offering tips to anyone with information about this. But on Saturday, Deng claimed that authorities had detained up to 40 people, including reporters, over the pollution claims.
The local government is trying to protect its economic interests and will use its position to suppress these types of supervisory activities from the community. They're stopping different opinions from being aired.
State-run China Daily reported on Sunday that up to 40% of rivers in China are seriously polluted. 20% is so toxic that it's unsafe to come in contact with the water. And it's not just rivers. 1/3 of China's water comes from underground sources. State-run Xinhua reports that of underground water tested in 118 cities, only 3% is actually clean.